And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Titan Quest: The Loot Grind. We are here on episode number 159 of the series. Do appreciate everybody has come out. I hope that your time zone, whatever your time zone is most wunderbar. Get a quick drink right here. I was feeling a little bit thirsty, so I needed a little bit of liquid refreshment. Yes, some liquid refreshment. So, on the agenda for today, we're going to be doing some more looting, of course. Looting and grinding, so we can get to all das Loot. So, what we're going to be doing is, of course, continuing some more work with the North. Last episode, I did some stuff off cam, of course, but last episode we got some more stuff, and I did a couple things off cam. A little bit of grinding, some processing. Went to Egypt, managed to complete another legendary golden scarab, got eloquence up to 5, which is where I want it, so we're good on that. I still need another light of Belinus, and we started working on, I also did a little bit of other stuff, got a 5 primal magmas now, but we're going to need to go get some new fragments because vented that all the way out, so that's going to have to be a thing. Let's see what else. So we were doing some stuff, trying to get some more cold essence. All 3 are the same? Wow, what a ripoff. Oh, we've got the, legendary is our least worked difficulty, so that's kind of not surprising in the long term. So we'll still need another light of Belinus for a relic, and then of course monster jars. We're going to be working mostly trying to get the cold essence. We still need to get some ether, some fungoid spores. As I said, we need to get another. We need to start off another primal magma, but that's future tree problem. Also managed to get a couple things worked out in terms of stuff found. Got a couple rings. Let's see, where did I put those? Yeah, I put them right here. The Plato's Galadium Band and this Oculate Fibula of Immortality. I was like, ooh, those are kind of neat and sexy. Let's throw those aside. So, yeah, that was like in the, that was a thing. So, at some point we'll probably have to do some enchanting here. This is supposed to be over here with our strength stuff. Plus, double check that. Yeah. This is more of our physical strength stuff. Specialty, yeah. It was a sacrifice. That was for many a moon. That was the only way to really get, XP potion. That was the only way, of a more permanent avenue of decreased XP, from as compared to the potions. So, anywho, as part of the doing stuff in Egypt, I had to reset my spawn here where we last left off at the Temple of the Hidden Sun. We'll still make our jog through that, and as I said, I got some extra stuff done, so we'll go ahead and make our run down to Hidden Sun. Still grind the baddies through here, though. Don't mind a little bit of extra Electrum gathering. Why? Because Electrum is Electrum is Electrum. Oh, come on. Come here, dudes. Oh, excuse me, but it felt good. Oh, excuse me again. If only I could turn my belching into an attack. It'd be sort of like the thing that the harpies do with their thing, their screech. Only mine would go burp, burp. Oh my god, that would actually be kind of a cool thing with if THQ Nordic ever did a final patch sort of thing. Have some sort of I don't know whether it'd be, like have a special potion or it'd be an item, then you would have a belch attack. These guys being hero level. Oh. Jerk! Jerk! Do that. Put on battle awareness, of course. Got that boarhide. I really don't need it, but I'll take it. Anyone up for some boar meat? There's this video. I'm forgetting the name of the channel off the top of my canopy, but God, what was the name of it? I'm blanking out. Blanking out, I am. But come on, jerks. It shows, it discusses, cost of living sort of thing for an ancient Roman is that would, it shows, essentially shows lower, middle, and upper classes, what sort of, expenditures did they have, and, their weekly income, and is like, do they have, enough to, set aside stuff, enough to pay for their current expenses, but can they also, be able to live? Alright, you gals honestly need to give me some, cold lessons, please. Jerkettes. It's probably the one that'll give me some cold essence. Not! Jerkette! 2 chests. Give me good loot. You're trying to get as much Electrum as you need. I'd also do a visit to the gold transmuter there in Gadir. We got 82 mils, so that's a nice chunk of change. So I'll obviously have more by the time we get done with the episode. So or more toward the end of the episode. So that's why I think we might go ahead and do a run to the gold transmuter there in Gadir. Very good way to vent cash. wanted to see what the capabilities of that thing were. Of course, with Imhotep being a physical character, not any sort of mage, that sort of stuff wouldn't be of very little use to him, except for money. Come here, sweet Sakim. Laugh all you want. Now this is one I have, as much as it is a pain, in its own ways it's a pain to grind, it's actually kind of one of my favorite areas to grind. Nothing out of those gals at all. That's a ripoff. Well, we did at least get elected, so it's not a total ripoff. Maybe it's a thing of things. Maybe it's a sign of things to come. Maybe we will get something good. Last episode when we were in here and we got Mjolnir. Was it the episode before? Might have been the episode before. One of the guys right in here that saw the hammer effects of the particle effects of the though I didn't know it was Mjolnir till the guy of course died. It was like, oh my god, we got Mjolnir! Huzzah! Come here, dude. But, yeah, I'll try to make sure. Oh, we got a vial before. Yes! Me! Oh my god, that's got me thinking back to, Smith, Agent Smith, and, Matrix, Reloaded. Me! Yes! You! Yes, me! Bono's hammer! Big mistake for you guys. Electrum for me. Oh, some gold. Take some gold.
This is locked.
And there we go. Die, Pesta! You are so vile. Loki chest! Loki chest! I was actually talking to Tree Mom today, and we were talking about, talked about some stuff, IRL sorts of stuff on to get those Greaves. I talked essentially how, Loki being, and she knows some number of things about Norse mythology, and, I talked to her, said, how Loki's the Norse god of trickery, right? And she said, yeah. She knows some of the stuff he did. So, I was explaining to her that the THQ Nordic, once they had acquired the, THQ property, that is Titan Quest, the Iron Lord THQ property. I said, they explained, the original game was Titan Quest. Basically told her about the... Oh, just a second. White cat wants out. Just a second. Little pretty kitty says, let me out, Tree Daddy. Let me out. I need to go use the litter box. White Cat, being White Cat, is not always considerate. So yeah, it's she knew about Loki, and so I explained to her, as part of explaining, how the Titan Quest worked, about how the game, and so I eventually got to the part where it's we don't know, of course, that it's Loki in disguise. You silly ladies! Alright. I'm gonna go all the way back through. All the way to the thing. Get some more Electrum. Excuse me. So yeah, we don't know it's Loki in disguise, and we eventually find out it's Loki in disguise, and it's over 9,000. I saw the 9052 there. Jerk. Or saw the thing there, and I've only seen a few bits of Dragon Ball Z, and I just instantly thought of it's over 9,000. Yeah, not the thing I was trying to do. It's partly through my parents, or mostly through my parents, that, I have at least some knowledge of, or some taste for mythological things, mythological stories and all that. And, Greek, Egyptian, Norse, a number of things. I know it's, oh, hello. Pick up that Vambrace. Time for Revenge of the Tree! Ooh. See them all there. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. A 7% chance of 3 to 5 seconds of confusion. Overall, that would be a pretty good weapon to hold on to. I could wield it, of course, so just a second. Could feel a coughing spasm coming on, and I was like, that's not good. That is definitely not good. But yeah, that one, this one's pretty good for a green weapon. Now, I've been thinking about set stuff. Wanting to get more set stuff. And just trying to slowly get there, As I've said before, it was just a huge royal pain in the butt back before I really got into the vault, of having to maintain character stuff, and having to come here, of having to maintain the character system for all the loot, and it was like just getting to the point of it being, oh my god, this is such a pain in the butt sort of thing. That's why I finally last year broke down, got the vault, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much easier. Literally have the equivalent of, even in just one vault. Oh, geez, Louise, White Cat. Just a sec, guys. Just a sec. Hello there, White Cat. Hello. Are you being an attention, Nita? Give me attention, Tree Daddy. Give me attention. I want all the attention. Yes, I do. Hello. Hi. How are you? How was White Cat, White Cat? So you're just going to present your butt to me, huh? Is that all you're going to do? Saying, I'm a butt. I'm a butt. Yes, he is. He is a butt. He is a kitty butt. But yeah, when I finally decided to break down, get the vault. Come in, see? Already. Stop running away and thank you. I think you're doing that'll save you. No. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. There's that. Having, with the single vault having the capability to stow the equivalent of 5 total characters inventory. 4 or 5 characters worth of inventory in one place has just made life so much easier. I mean, it's still a pain in the butt, in the fact that, I have to have such an expansive system, but, yes, the inevitable BTT, I would rather have an expansive storage system to, thing, and that's why, knowing that I'm going to have more physical items, stuff like Imhotep is wearing, both sets and non-sets. That's why, I've decided to separate them into set and non-set. That's why it's go physical and then physical dash sets. Hopefully we can get some good physical stuff for our sack. We have to make sure to Batfang get all our stuff here sold so we can get come on, Spriggans. Well, 360k on Electra. I'll take that. Of course, these Spriggans help out once in their hero form and then as the Springlings. Take that shield anyway. Not gonna probably not get too much for it, but I'll take a little bit of extra gold. It might help us out later on. So, let's go ahead here. Make sure we get the portal open there. Head up here to the Summer Palace. knowing that upon rare occasion something will spawn there. I just had to see.
Ah, my friend, you look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
As a matter of fact, you can. Give me those. Take those.
Farewell.
Do you need something? I don't have all day.
Oh, and we need to go to I think I saw here. We need to, of course, go to Helos.
My pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
Needed to let her get the word in. To what's-it ourselves, so that we don't get easily killed by all the baddies there in the Hidden Sun. Come on. Excuse me. I'm just seeing what I can technically afford. So we could technically get 3 of those, 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of those. Yeah, 250 and 100, you know. But we're gonna hoard, hoard our stuff. Checking some of the stuff I got here. I have learned, I've got it bookmarked somewhere. I think it should be here on this my brig here. There is one little spoiler I've learned, is that there is, just like in Immortal Throne, the Hades campaign, here in the Ragnarok, Temple of the Hidden Sun, there is one for Eternal Embers. Come on. Raptor. So, there is a place to look for in terms of specialty stuff. And all that. You know, the thought the other day, these raptors defeated, there we go. I had the thought the other day, of one of the, if THQ Nordic were to do, let's see, ooh, oh, I need that, it's a good thing we came, ooh, yes, I need this, but I was thinking the other day, I was, thinking about, this was about sometime, I think it was sometime Friday as I was going to work. It would have been nice, if THQ decides to do any sort of final patch here on TQAE. that if they were to put in a secret area for Atlantis. Now, of course, it can be argued that Atlantis is its own secret area all by itself, because technically it's not a main quest thing. What I was saying is, ooh, I want to take a look at that garland. Not bad, not bad. Now, yes, it can be argued that the whole of Atlantis is its own little, quote-unquote, secret area. But, having a secret area within the secret area. Droid. I love how they came up with droid as an onomatopoeia of sort of semi-onomatopoeia of droid and druid. Come here.
Enough!
Need more.
At least we got some gold. I can still hear the thing there of them using the VA stuff for mimers, like try harder. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Meet my friends. We are, of course, going to have to go through his maze to get golem hearts. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Raptor trying to defend the droid. You are delaying the inevitable. Hello, Henky.
Thank you, but goodbye. I have
I've always kind of liked how they used that line by Phaon there, you know. Thank you, but goodbye. I have matters to attend to. Come on. Eric! Dropped a regular dragon blood that time. This is legendary, huh? I'll still take it. Might be able to double check our normal blood dragon charms and see what we can get for stuff from there. We got ooh Legend of True Sight. That'll be a good thing for our I think we got I think all we need is the headband. I think that's all we need for that for the running kit. Quickly head off here to the stuff here.
Trust me, your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it?
True Sight.
May your path always be even.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
Let's see here. Get our potions up.
Is that all? Good.
Quickly head back to Helos. Oh wait, that's right. Oh wait, duh. Do want to go back to Helos because even though we'll be spawning in there at the Temple of the Hidden Sun, we're gonna have to go back at some point to our curses. So what I want to do is yeah, screw it. Let's see what we can get. part of me, I know we're probably not going to get it. But I would just love to have, you know, some sort of final patch to get some of the stuff that they meant to include for artifacts for Atlantis. Ooh. Yeah, those things we can take. No, I have all three, but it doesn't hurt to try and see if we can't get something slightly better. Tree, you done goof, son. Yeah, it's like knowing that we'll have to come back to disable preempt certain things from happening.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you?
Look at that. Almost 100 mil.
Is that?
All right. Quickly head back here to Helos. See, this way we can make sure that we get the these two satyrs out here. Let's just get a couple of these baddies out here. A little bit of extra easy killing. Easy Electrum won't do us any harm. Portal back to the K key. Prep up and go through. Come on, guys, play nice. Oh wait, you are playing nice because of my weapons. Yeah. Excuse me. Hello, droids. You know, when Trinidad and I were doing some playing of this game, together, we sort of, when we were coming through here, we found it kind of hilarious that they were called Druoids. That sort of onomatopoeia thing. Oh, that guy just fell. Anybody up for Roast Raptor? We got Roast Raptor on the menu tonight, boys! Gosh darn it, that's got me thinking back to Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys! You know, when Saruman's Oryx were hauling Merry and Pippin back to Isengard. And, some of them One of them goes, "We ain't had but nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days." Yeah, why can't we have some meat? Yeah, I just suddenly thought of that. Or, come here, nymph. It's just about to run away, too, and then, nope. They said, "Yeah. Yeah." Wait. Now I want to watch Lord of the Rings. We ain't had but nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. What about some meat? What about them? They're fresh. They are not for eating. Can't lure some of them out. Is actually looking, wanting to go to the, come here, you stupid nymph. Part of me is wanting to really do the, wanting to do the, what was that from the owl? Ah, the Ring of the Owl, huh?
Ow! Ow! What the over here? Try harder. Enough!
Need more.
Come here. It's just about to run away, too. And my body fell over. They're like, the raptors, at least, they're like, roast human. This delightful human specimen is a human hero. Allegedly to not the snock, combining snot and shock, here to knock the snot out of us. However, it is due to our overwhelming advantages that we have been able to procure ourselves this fine human delicacy. Come here. It's one of those moments of, you don't need, what's his face? Not Stellan Skarsgård, the narrator guy, I'll remember his name here in 5 minutes, whenever it's gonna be. The English narrator guy. Richard Attenborough. There we go. Is that to say I say within the 5 minutes I'll remember? Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh come on, dude! Oh, now he says it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! on, you let me down, dude! You know, that's got me thinking about, you know, Lord of the Rings. That's got me thinking about one of the documentaries I saw. I've got on the extended edition where they talk, Christopher Lee and Peter Jackson. They were talking about, you know, Saruman's death for the start of Return of the King. And what happened was that Christopher Lee, who of course played Saruman, he says, you know, they're on set, and excuse me. And what happens is Christopher Lee says to Peter Jackson, he says, you know, it's not this sort of like what the droids do. It's not this, oh, you know, when somebody gets stabbed, it's more this, oh, you know, this little gasp. And so, of course, when they sort of transplant the scouring of the Shire to the top of Orthanc, and what happens there is, of course, Grima, having been abused by Saruman for some time, you know, rises up to, you know, to get his revenge. And of course, he, of course, gets shot by arrows. In the film, it's Legolas who does it. In the books, it's one of the a group of hobbits who kills Grima. But it's still the same thing, you know. He gets shot and killed by an arrow. But, you know, when Grima stabs, quite literally stabs Saruman in the back, he, you know, Christopher Lee, having fought in World War II, knows what it's like to sink a dagger into someone. It's not this, as I said, it's not this, you know, this dramatic, oh, it's this, you know, this little gasp. Eric! Control action. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Where is it? Hello? Huzzah! Yes! Yes! Another thing we need! Another thing we need! bunch of gelatinous slimes do me in. Ooh, I know I got that winged helm there. Hermes winged helm. Alright. Got that done. Let's go ahead here. Back to the portal. I mean, the rebirth fountain. Don't know why I said portal. Something here. I did miss it last go around. I was like, did I miss something? And I was thinking, yeah, this little bit here with the trolls. Let's go to the Summer Palace. Where we will quickly, as Gavin Free would say, degub.
The fastest caravan in all of China.
Oh, we got some good stuff here, guys.
Farewell.
The best scrolls and potions, and so on and so forth. You know how it goes. My pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
That's always entertained me to some degree, is blah, blah, blah. Quickly head back here to OG Greece, where we will get our curses back on us. Excuse me, but I felt good. Go ahead, it's time for us to go ahead and take a short break. I do need to go quickly use the little trees room. So yeah, guys, go and stand up, stretch, get something to eat, get some drink, use the restroom. I'll see y'all here in a few minutes. Okay, guys, stream's back. Sorry it took me an extra moment there. Had to take care of something. And White Cat, this part of what I had to take care of is White Cat. Hello! Hi! Hello! Hi! There we go. Yes, 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 yes. It's time, guys. It's time. Haven't done this for a bit. It's time for some White Cat Attention. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little bit of White Cat Attention. Yes, you are a happy kitty. Happy kitty. Scritches on the shoulder, scritches on the shoulder. Alright, I'm going to set you down, White Cat. So, excuse me. Part of the reason it took me a moment is my friend from KC and I, we did another alcohol swap. Got to do a little something. God, when was that? I'm trying to remember. Was it like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that? Didn't really talk about it at the time. Got to go do a thingy, and it's about time for my friend and I to do an alcohol swap. At the time I was thinking that. And so, when got to go to this one place and all that, and I said, hey, would you be able to do a shipment to a friend of mine? He doesn't live in the area. He lives over in Kansas City, and it was a wine. It was God, what was it? It was a dry red. I'm forgetting the name of what I sent him off the top of my canopy. But it was a dry red wine, and I just simply asked, hey, I know you guys probably have some limitations on how far you can ship something, but I got a friend who lives in Kansas City, and we do this little alcohol swap every now and then. It's about whenever we have a little bit of the money to spare. And even though I was having some car trouble at the time, I was able to squeeze this little thing in. And so, I just asked and said, I told them that we explained the situation and all that. And they were like, yeah, I think we can squeeze this in. We can make it happen. And so I said, it's cool. And so, we were able to work a thing out. And so I sent my friend this wine. Because he prefers, stuff like, stuff like, bourbons, whiskeys. He prefers hard liquors, but also drinks, beer and wine when the opportunity presents itself. And so, I knew that my friend likes, if he feels that it's a good wine, he'll drink it. And, I felt, I kind of know his taste. So, somewhat similar to mine, but of course different. Everybody's interpretation of something is going to be different. And so, I sent him this dry red, thinking, I was like, I think he'll like this. And so, I sent it to him, and he got it, and he shared it. Actually, got to share it with family, and they said, "Oh, thank you for sharing that. We needed some wine." And so, and so, thank you. So, you know, it was about time that we had a little swap anyway. So, you know, he asked me, you know, I was like, well, what do you want? And so, you know, it just sent me a couple things to review. You know, I've been thinking about it, what to send, and so sent me, I decided to go this bourbon, and I've actually got it out with me and sipping on it a little bit, and went and got myself a second glass. So yeah. Remember, guys, please remember to drink responsibly. Please be of whatever the age is in your respective area, wherever it is you live. Please be of legal age. Tree Friend and I, we are both of legal age, so I do not condone underage drinking. So yeah, it's I got some bourbon. Please be of age to drink. Don't overdrink. Try to not be a heavy drinker myself. Come here, Nixie. Try to discombobulate me with your feminine aquatic charms. Oh, speaking of charms, isn't that fountain there? Come here. Stop running away. As I've said before, I tend to drink when I'm either here at home or, you know, with family. Or, you know, with somebody that at least I know well enough that they can say, "Hey, Tree, you know, you're starting to drink a little too much there. Why don't you back off a little bit?" Oh, jeez. White Cat wants out. Hello over there, White Cat. Just a second. White Cat, of course, he wants out. Yeah, for me at least, you know, it's, you know, I found that I like, you know, having locally made alcohol, you know, supports local business. You know, there's the stuff I got for my friend. It's local wineries. And you know, you don't have to buy, you know, like, you know, there's sparkling ones, there's regular, you know, there's, you know, whites, reds, blushes. You know, you don't have to get, for example, you know, France and, you know, excuse me, French and Italian wines are good in their own way. But, you know, you get some name brands, you know, from there, from France or Italy, or here in the States, you know, especially, you know, Cali. You know, there's a number of famous Californian wines. You don't have to get the real famous stuff to enjoy good wine. Creative Ant, who I've mentioned a number of times. You know, there was well over many, many years ago now. There was one time where I went down to visit Treebro, Tree Dad, and we went down to visit her for Thanksgiving. We took it's actually from the very same winery that I went and sent the thing for Tree Friend in Kansas City. You know, we took with us some wine from our area, from that same winery, and both of her sons, my cousins, just happened to be there at the same time, you know, for Thanksgiving and all that. Yes, me. Happened to be there at the same time, and she said, look, Tree Nephew brought me some wine from his area, and people, and her cousin, and her sons, my cousins, and several other relatives that were with us, they were like, ooh! And she enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. She was like, oh, Tree Nephew, this is good stuff. This is for what is for us a local, well, for her to be a regional, but for me, of course, it's local. A local winery. I was like, oh my god, this is good stuff. She was impressed. She actually kind of lives in sort of the general area of the solar eclipse that's going to be coming tomorrow, and so Tree Dad made arrangements to go say hi to her on his way back after going to see the totality. He's got some peeps he knows that he was able to make arrangements. So he essentially sort of worked his own network and said, hey, would somebody be able to host me so I could come through and see this eclipse? And then his friends were like, sure. And so that's what happened, is that he was able to get some arrangements made, and so I made sure to go see Tree Dad before he left, and said, here, you know, I took over the case of the winery, the same winery that I took down for Creative Ant years and years ago, and I said, here, you know, here's what I've currently got from stock from local winery. What do you want to take down for your sister when you go say hi? Because he has to travel, of course, to be able to go in to get in the good spot he wants to be for the totality. I got through the 2017 event. We touched base with my friend in KC. He said, hey, you know, it was like you know, it was a case of we were able to say, you know, we were able to use him and some of his friends, you know, he was able to put us in connection with the right people to help us go see that event, and that was amazing. I tell you, it was so weird. It was just like, you know, when the sort of just like being at night, but the sun was physically up. You know, we were under its, you know, we were on the side of the earth facing the sun, but it was just like night. But of course, you know, the moon was blocking that light. I didn't watch the sun for the totality of the eclipse. You know, we knew what time it was, the totality was supposed to be. And, So we just, you know, endured it. And there were several times where, oh, huzzah! Finally got some cold essence. We're able to, huzzah! Finally. And, yeah, it felt so weird knowing that the sun was physically above us in orbit. You know, we were in orbit around the sun, and it was at its normal. We were on the side of the Earth that, you know, normally, you know, since we were facing the sun, it would be up. And just have, I was like, it was, you know, so freaking weird, you know, to, you know, slowly have it get slowly darker and darker, and,
A foreigner.
I'm not the foreigner, you're the foreigner. The band Foreigner, they've got some good songs. Alright. Some stuff we're gonna deposit. Quickly want to come up here to the, just past, what's his face's winery here.
For conserving cabbage, he said. I guess it could have been sweeter. Well, thank you for coming back to tell me.
Just want to come see these robbers here to see if they might have anything. There are times where I've had a number of wines and all that. And it's just so interesting, you know, that, you know, wines can be made, you know, a sweet, a dry, a semi-dry, semi-sweet, sweet. And, you know, that, you know, whites and reds and blushes, you know, those are the three. Oh, hello. So worth to come see. Ooh,
Your inventory is full.
oh, don't give me this donkey dung. Where's that crown? Ooh, I definitely got to hold on to this one for me. There we go.
Toughen up.
I'd like to toughen up. You need to toughen up.
Damn rain.
Oh my god, I've never heard him say that before. Oh my god. I did not ever remember that being a thing before. Bill Wise's. All right. 35, back up to 35K. Go ahead here, let's go de-loot. Yeah, but typically, ooh, hello. Yeah, typically, At least for Tree, in my family, we typically...
Ah, my friend. You look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
Forget if I have anything special. I don't think I do. I think I already diluted the special stuff. Let's make double sure. But need to hold on to you. Good there. But yeah. It's tend to use
Safe roads, my friend.
Do you need something? I don't have all day.
Wunderbar.
Run along.
That's the plan. Let's see, let's go ahead here. We've gotten to where we need to be, so let's go ahead and cycle. Yeah, myself, I tend to use, me and my family tend to hold on to the line for special events, sort of thing. You know, holiday, birthday, that sort of thing. Don't be so hungry, dudes. Now that's typically when we break out the wine, is birthdays, holidays, special events. That's when we typically break out the wines. I have found myself that I prefer sweet and semi-sweet wines. But I have found that in terms of dries, I prefer whites, dry whites, and then dry reds. But I also like dries for their differences. Come on, jerkettes. Stop. Don't get me wrong though, dries can be just as good. Yeah, it's there have been times where I've been drunk at too much alcohol, and I've definitely been tipsy, and sometimes drunk in my own way, and it's like, and a time later I'll be like, oh, I drank too much. Come here. Come here! That was a definite bounce of equipment. Come on! Come here! Hello? Gimme! that stupid wolf hadn't been where he was, I would have been, you know, if he hadn't popped in, that would have made life easier. Second of 2 cold essences. Huzzah! That makes me happy. You know, I forget who originally came up with the vault idea. I know that the current developer is not the original person, I think, from what I remember. Smiting me. Anybody want Cold Wolf? Anybody up for Cold Wolf tonight? Yeah, the boars got me thinking about the what's it thing I was talking about earlier. The Roman thing. That's what we've seen in like Caesar 4 is the plebs, the lower class, the equites, the middle class, and the patricians, the upper class. Yes. I mean, again, thinking about Matrix Reloaded. You! Yes, me. Me. Me too. 43K on Electrum. I still remember before they revamped the system of the Electrum when the orbs were a heck of a lot cheaper, and of course, you know, undoubtedly the THQ Nordic decided, people are spamming this too much. Make sure to post a link to the Titan Quest Discord in the description, and to make sure that if any of you guys want to come and join in. You know, it's like I'm not really active there myself. I use it partly to, you know, I mostly lurk there and also stay there to, you know, help make sure I get TQ news. But you know, I've seen a number of people, you know, what's a common thing is that, you know, people will they'll trade. Is that you know, it's just like in, I remember playing Pokemon, and back in many years ago, and Trebro and I, I want that. Trebro and I would occasionally, you know, one of us would play one edition of whatever game was out, the other would play the other edition. And, you know, with the way Nintendo would do Pokemon is like if, you know, we would say have what insert Pokemon. Ooh, that one's a good. You see that this is another one of those things that is occasionally, you know, we were talking earlier about the experience necklaces. You know, like Bronze Heart of Talos there, the necklaces that would give us the XP. It's occasionally that helm stuff would allow us to get XP too. But yeah, it's like Treebro and I, we would make sure we had the say, okay, you know, somebody would get, one of us would get one Pokemon, and we knew it was version exclusive to whatever version one of us was playing, and generally we would try to have it be to where you know, the other would, you know, say, okay, so somebody's got Pokemon, you know, version exclusive Pokemon. They would try to make sure to get a second one for the other. And at the same time, you know, if Treebro got one, I would try to get one that was exclusive to my version, you know, for him. And so, you know, we do that trading, or that occasion, you know, where a Pokemon, in order to, you know, if it'd be like a Golem, a Graveler to Golem, for example, for a Gen 1 example, because I remember being a very young tree and doing that sort of stuff. And it was a... you know, that was one of those things where, you know, we'd, you know, make sure, you know, get ourselves, okay, it's time to trade. It's time to trade. You know, it's, one of us would, you know, if it was for example, Graveler to Golem, you know, we'd, say, okay, you know, hold up on making it evolve. You know, do, you know, the spam thing for the Game Boy. We'd, you know, spam. You know, don't evolve, don't evolve, not yet, not yet. And then, you know, we trade back. Cold Essence, huzzah! Another one! Huzzah! We got 3 of them! Huzzah! Tree is happy, tree is happy. Come on, boys! Come on over! We can get through all this and yeah. At least I did some damage. That's at least a thing. That's at least a thing. And I have to head back though to let's go here to Hindenburg to get our stuff. But yeah, we would deliberately hold off on trying to make Pokemon evolve, and you know, we would trade, you know.
Delivery all across the Celtic lands. Until next time. I can carry your goods north and south.
North and south. Let's go ahead here. We'll let's quickly head to the east, and we'll quickly deloot. Make ourselves some money, 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 money. Mysterious Herd. Come back to gold. Ooh.
Trust me, your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded sus. May your path always be
The best
even.
scrolls and potions, and so on and so forth. You know how it goes.
1K, that's wunderbar.
My pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
I still remember the olden days of having, you know, stacks of 25, you know, here and here, and then 25, you know, for 200 potions there. And literally having to, you know, for the tougher Typhon battles, stocking up on a whole bunch of potions and all that. That was so freaking fun. It's a pain in the arse too. Let's see. Empty slot. In its own way, that was such a pain in the arse too. Alright, time to get our revenge. Loki chest! The barrel. Definitely a Loki chest. Why, hello. Wait, I will come say hi, Nixie. Come here, come here. Into the deep forest. Spriggans, deploy your Sprigganlings. Spriglings. Needs the Electrum. 57K. And as much as it, you know, is a pain in the butt to have to now really seriously grind for Electrums, it actually kind of makes sense to have, for somebody, for me at least, to have to grind a lot. Look at that. We're at 57.7 a moment ago, and now we're up 61K. That's why I like facing against the Spriggans, because they, of course, they devolve into the Springlings, and that just earned us another K worth of Electrum. First, you know, the Spriggans for being hero baddies, and Springlings for the additional little boots. Temple of the Hidden Sun. Come on. Quickly go here to the east. Quickly dilute again. Stretchy stretch. Oh, that felt good. We will, of course, dilute again.
Do you need something? I don't have all day. Run along.
That's the plan.
Ah, my friend. You look weary. Can I take a burden from your shoulders?
Nope. At least a little bit more.
Safe roads, my friend.
See, at least a little more organized now. Let's go to OG Greece, where we of course will decurse ourselves. Quickly take care of those satyrs. Honestly, I wish, of course, you know, Temple of the Hidden Sun, just like the other stuff, is, you know, the other secret stuff, is, you know, it's meant to be a test. It's like, if you want this loot so bad, you're going to have to go really just ram through it in your own way. Love how it's like the face of a frog. Patience will get you nowhere, sons. Come on, come on. Wonder if we'll be able to get this session. Like I said, this is why I always make sure to have to remind myself to dilute. You never know how much stuff we'll find. Come on. If anything, gold is appreciated. Said I would love at some point to be able to do some gold mining. Or at least some gold prospecting. I've been watching him for a bit now. There's a guy I follow on YouTube. His name is Dan Hurd. Excuse me. And And he is a prospector who is based in British Columbia in Canada. And he has got a fairly respectable YouTube channel. One of the things he also does is he also does stuff besides prospecting for gold. Is he also does like geode caching, geofinding, you know, for geodes and all that. And it's just amazing some of the stuff he's able to get. And he's, to my understanding, he's a teacher by day. And I think he's like some shop teacher, I think it is, my understanding. I don't remember if it's metalwork or wood shop or what. That's what I'm remembering off the top of my canopy. Oh, that was a dum-dum. But I recall that he teaches shop, and that he does YouTube on his prospecting on the side, and his gold and his YouTube channel on the side. It was I don't remember how I found his channel. It was off something related to, I think it was this one time I was watching stuff from Virtual Railfan, and it was in the feed. And so you know, it was like one of his, you know, how to do gold panning is what I remember it being. And so I don't watch all of his videos.
Stop.
And so yeah, I follow him. I wish I could be a patron. Unfortunately, I don't have, my money levels are, you know, first and foremost, I need to take care of myself, sort of thing. And so, but I at least, you know, do what I can to watch his videos, and it's, he's got some real interesting stuff that I've seen over the times, videos that I've watched him. Like I said, I don't remember how I found it, but there's this one group, I don't remember I still need to look that back up. There's like this prospecting group out in Cali. You can join up, and provided, you know, you come and actually do it, you can actually come to, they have access to this one, whatever river it is, and you can come and prospect, you know, provided you pay your dues and all that. And you can prospect, you know, anytime you get the chance. And you get to keep whatever it is you get to find. Me, myself, I'd want to be a little more financially secure than what I am. Nice try there, dude. But, for me at least, I'd like the opportunity to go out, you know, say, maybe once a year out to Cali, you know, make it one part of my vacation sort of thing. If I could find this group again. And basically make it a, you know, one of my vacation times, you know, say during the summer. You know, say, you know, like May or June. Go in and go in and do some prospecting and say, you know, see what I can find for, do some gold prospecting. You know, I know I wouldn't be making it rich. I probably wouldn't even break even. More than likely wouldn't break even. But for me at least, you know, it'd be a thing of...
Get them!
Make it a case of, you know, at least get a little bit of gold prospecting in, see how much I could find, you know, go out, spend, you know, part of a week, you know, prospecting, doing some panning, and, you know, get what gold I could, if any, and, just, you know, try to have a good time, you know, meet fellow prospectors, you know, say, hey, you know, have you been out recently? Are there any good spots? You know, where are they? If you're willing to share. That sort of thing, you know? A little bit long this episode, in part due to having died several times, of course, so... Let's quickly do a little bit of organizing there. Go. Yeah, I would need to be a little bit more financially secure before I'd be willing to do make any sort of trips for prospecting. Or at least have some more saved up than what I would have. And make sure, make sure that I have sufficient money for the trip, you know. If I could even make, save and, a few bucks, that'd be worth it. It's what they say. It's that old saying, it's not the destination, it's the journey. And for me, I would, the experience would be, in its own way, would be worth it. Got something. Ooh, last episode we got the hat. Now we got the kickers, the Tar Waters kickers, the Texan, that was it. Alright. We got our loot there. We can double check to see what we got for the Tar Water there, the kickers. Let's quickly head over here to the Summer Palace. And we will sell our loot. Put our stuff that we need to hold on to in the caravan. Then we'll head off to get,
Trust me, your belongings are safe with me. Well, that sounded suspicious, didn't it?
There's that.
Farewell.
All right. Here's what I have in stock. Just be sure not to burn yourself, won't you? Is that all? Good.
Alright, let's quickly head back to, before I forget, Oh wait, that's right. We'll be in the what's it? So we do need to head to Gidir. I was like, we need to head back to Helos to get ourselves the Temple of Heaven's Park to do stuff there. I was like, oh wait, we're gonna be at the Temple of the Hidden Sun next episode.
Opportunity is a divinity.
So let's quickly do a little bit spin here. Bring up a legend, epic, so we don't have the thing there. All right.
Good luck.
Let's see here. Let me quickly mute the game so that I don't blow out anybody's ears. Ooh. Got some good stuff there, it sounds like. Alright, let's quickly, let's quickly, so I don't accidentally sell stuff I want to keep. Let's go ahead and quickly and do that. Now that we're there, let's quickly go and degub.
The best scrolls and potions and so on and so forth. You know how it goes. My pleasure. Do come back. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, now that we've got a cleaner inventory, let's go ahead and see what good stuff we can find. Or we got gone for. That we got dropped for us. There we go. That is it. I'll probably, off cam, once we see what we got here. Let's see. Oh, we got another Tartarus thing. Put that there so I can compare.
Delivering wooden goods across the Mediterranean.
Slightly less stun resistant. Slightly more stun resistance, but less damage reflected. Less dexterity, less health regen. One we got is pretty good, so we will hold on to the one we got. Put that guy there. Put these guys. Put all those guys into process.
Don't worry.
So I'm going to go ahead here. I'm going to pick up the loot we got here so that I might do another run, depending on how much stuff I get, how much money I get. So yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. So do appreciate everybody who has come out. If you're watching here on YouTube at youtube.com/OsageOrange, please remember to go Osage Orange Gaming. Please remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications. It really does help. Leave a comment. Excuse me. If you're, make sure to go ahead and head over to Twitch at twitch.tv/OsageOrange. Make sure you hit that follow button. Be much appreciated. So yeah, guys, do appreciate everybody who's come out, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.